We all love a great story, right? I mean, it just draws us in, the drama, the intrigue, the tension. We're like on the edge of our seats. We imagine ourselves as part of that story. We root for the heroes. We try and work out what's going to happen at the end of the story. And the epic adventures, they just draw us in. They provide emotion and they provide connection. You know, when it comes to life, many people think that the big story, the meta narratives, they're all over. They're a thing of the past. You know, we've had years, these last few years of crisis after crisis. Somebody once called it perma-crisis. And it almost seems like there's a collapse of the big stories, that there is no greater story. But at Spring Harvest 2025, we want to tell you that's not true. There is a greater story, and it's the story of God. And God is inviting you and I into this epic adventure to play our part in his great story. It's a story that goes right back. It's a story that makes a difference right now. And it's a story that goes on into the future. How are we going to tell that story at Spring Harvest 2025? It's the whole story of the Bible, but we're going to do it mainly through the eyes of the prophet Isaiah. When you look at Isaiah, 66 chapters, like a microcosm of the whole Bible. And Isaiah is like this time-traveling storyteller. He sees the beginning. He sees the beginning of the story with creation. He sees the middle where he sees fall and redemption. And he sees the end of the story. When he sees the new creation, he sees perfection. What's the win for Spring Harvest 2025? What's our goal? Well, we hope that you will be inspired again by a fresh revelation of the greatness of God. Our God has become too small in our eyes. We need to lift up our eyes like Isaiah did and see our great God again. But we also hope that you'll be motivated to play your part in this greater story of God in your church and in your community. And then thirdly, we hope and pray that you will be equipped, that you'll leave Spring Harvest 2025 with some real tools and some handles of how you can play your part in this great story. We hope you get to rediscover your part in God's epic adventure. After all, there is no greater story. Bookings for Spring Harvest 2025 are now open. Why not take advantage of the early bird discount? We hope to see you there.